Hello and welcome to another episode of the 1v1 show every Saturday morning. Here's every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. PST. Yeah. 1v1 show we take for nerd and pop culture clash. Today we have a variety of topics such as Pokemon, the Olympics, Scarlett Johansson versus Disney, and so much. And I'm your host, Hyphy Soul. Oh, but you can call me Mikey, along with my co-host, who's joining me here every week here at the 1v1 show is Gio. Chewy Flo. Oh, hold up. I gotta transition in. And boom. There he is.
What up, Mikey? How we doing, dog?
All right. Here you go. Here's the one.
All right. So, for those of you who are brand new to the 1v1 show, let me give you the rigmarole, the full layout of what we do and how things work around here. Right? This is a place where pop culture and nerd culture clash. And in a sense, we bring you, our crack team, we scour the internet for all the news articles that we feel are interesting or are newsworthy or at least worth a little bit of a discussion or stuff that we feel like you should know about. So essentially, we go through the news of the week so you don't have to. So, we cover anything from sports, video games, movies, trying to think, comic books, anything nerd related as far as like niche, like anime or Star Wars, things of that nature, right? And the way the show breaks down, if this is your first time here, let me explain how things roll. We start off with our subtopics, right? We give you the quick hits, the final countdown. You will see on the side of our screen, you will see our list of topics, what the subjects are, and we will go through each of them in 2 minutes. Now, the timer is kind of just a way for us to gauge and pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? To gauge and also monitor our pacing when we are going through the topics. But once we go through that, we go into our main topics, which is a little bit more of a deeper dive into certain topics that we feel need a little bit more of a, I wouldn't say explanation, but a deeper discussion, where me and Mikey basically go through and share our thoughts as well as telling you the news. And like always, right, we always encourage people to talk and chat, to participate to the discussion. It just makes things a lot more fluid, a lot more fun. Now, anyways, what's up, Mikey?
Yo. What's up?
What's good?
Yeah, so last night because you know how we're in a pandemic, right? And a lot of people have been doing a lot of DIY things.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing DIY haircuts, and I think I gave myself my 12th bad haircut during this pandemic because,
Oof.
I don't know. Oh, wow. Is it really oof? Shit. All right. Well, anyways, how's your week?
I've been going out a lot. There was a party, like an outside party in Sac yesterday. You know what Kehlani is? The singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so her DJ Nudes, she threw an outside party at this place called Tiger Bar in Sac. And you know, I am a young man, straight male, and let's just say I fell in love a couple of times while I was out there. That was oof city, like, oh my god. It was fucking cracking. When I was out in Sac, I bought these new shoes too. Check these out. They're Pumas, but they're Haribo, like the gummy bears. Ooh. So I got the green ones. It was lit.
Okay.
It was lit. But yeah, it is overall. To be honest with you, I'm fucking exhausted. But I already made plans to go out with some other friends today. So after the show, I'm gonna probably shower, get ready, and go hang out with them. And luckily, I don't have to drive all the way to Sacramento, which is, for those of you who don't know, like time-wise, it's about an hour from where we live. But with traffic, it could take up to like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and fuck all that noise. Fuck traffic.
Hey guys, look for the show. What up, Skate Nerd 420?
What up, skate nerd?
Sure you're eating your vegetables because that's the only plant thing that you can. And all else. Anyway, so let's start. Whoa, what is? Hold on. I'm getting some technical difficulties here on my end. It's okay because we're starting the show anyways with our first topic of the day, and it's going to be about baseball. What's going on with baseball, Gio?
All right, so Indians no more. The Guardians will be representing the city of Cleveland in a Major League Baseball. In Major League Baseball, starting at the end of 2021, in response to the long-standing accusations of racism regarding the team's name and mascot, the organization's owner, Paul Dolan, said, "We feel like we're doing the right thing, and that's what driving this." According to ESPN, Dolan said that the death of George Floyd, subsequent unrest last year, spurred his intention to change the club's name. The rebranding campaign kicked off with a Tom Hanks narrated video released on Twitter that proudly states, "Together, we are all Guardians." And fun fact, the name Guardians was partly inspired by the Guardians of Traffic, massive sandstone figures that flank the Hope Memorial Bridge. So they've got a real "you shall not pass" vibe, which is pretty fucking dope. I'm also expecting, the MLB, they changed the name Indians because they felt like it was racist, and to be fair, it is. I'm hoping for the NFL to finally have the Washington football team change from their former name, the Redskins, which is a slur, to something more appropriate, like Foreskins. What do you think, Mikey?
Wait, hold up. There's a Guardians of Traffic. That's what it was inspired from.
Yeah, there's like these two like sandstone figures that are on the bridge.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's cool. You think we'll get like a Guardians of the Galaxy night or something?
Well, yeah, they have to. I mean, that's immediately where my mind went to, and I was like, Guardians. I was, oh, okay. And then James Gunn, he tweeted something about that. I forgot it was. Sorry.
Yeah, I wonder if he's from the area.
Hmm.
Like, where's James Gunn from? I don't know. We'll actually talk about him a little bit more later too. So it all kind of links together. Guardians, James Gunn.
Yeah, so what do you
Stuff
think
like
is going to be the name for Redskins?
I hope it's the Foreskins, but it won't be that. But let's see. I've been hearing red tails, which is, I believe, a type of bird, but also it's a military.
Yeah.
It was a military unit that was all African American pilots, which I've been hearing that.
There was a movie about it, produced by George Lucas.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, was that the Spike Lee one?
I haven't seen it, but I just know that it exists.
Anyways, I don't know. I've been hearing that. Someone said code talkers, but they said in a press release that they're not gonna what's the word? They're not gonna have anything. It's gonna have anything to do with Native Americans. And code talkers was something that the Navajo code talkers. So I don't know. Pigskins. I don't like. Someone said Warriors, but I don't really vibe with that. Just because there's already a basketball team named Warriors, so I'm not fucking with it. But anyways, we go from Guardians in space to a world of water. I was bad with this transition, but tell me what's up, Mikey. What's up with Waterworld?
Yeah. Fine. That was just a bad transition. But yeah, do you remember Waterworld? That 1995 Kevin Costner led flop that lost millions of dollars at the box office and was panned by every critic in Hollywood because we were like 5 or 6 at the time. But you did. Well, I got good news for you because it's been decided that you should have more of that. Deadline is reporting that a Waterworld TV series is in development. At this time, details are virtually non-existent, but we know Dan Trachtenberg, as you may have known from his debut movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane with John Goodman and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Very good movie. And yeah, he'll be directing this Waterworld TV series, and it could be for a streaming service. And it's most likely could be the Universal sister streamer, Peacock, so to NBC. So, I don't know. Are you ready for a follow-up to what Mad Max? Let us know in the chat because Gio's not here. But yeah.
There.
I think
Oh
I think
fuck!
I would be down for it because every time I go to Universal Studios, I would go see the Waterworld show. Have you seen the Waterworld show? It's actually pretty dope.
I've seen it one time when I went to Universal Studios. You know what? I think it's gone because
No,
when I went
let me look this
last
up.
2 years ago with Charlie, it wasn't here. It wasn't there. Or maybe it was just closed for repairs or something. But yeah, it was not there like when I went 2 years.
Yeah, it's still there.
2019? Is it? Maybe it was just shut down.
Yeah, a tidal wave of explosive action in the
Hmm.
title.
Well, I know people. I feel like people love the Waterworld show more than they love the actual movie.
Yeah, that is the case with me because yeah, like every time. Well, I barely go to Universal Studios that much, but every time I go, we make it a point to attend a Waterworld show because those stunts are cool to see live. It's kind of like the Batman water stunt show that we saw at Marine World, but way more action packed. I don't know. But anyways, because you know how people love going to see Waterworld, like myself. Well, a lot of people like to go to conventions like Anime Expo. Isn't that right, Gio?
Yes, rejoice, my friends. Weeb Fest will soon be upon us again. That's right. Anime Expo is coming back to Los Angeles, California. It is a physical in-person event next year. Thanks to COVID-19, the Society for Promotion of Japanese Animation was essentially forced to go virtual this year, putting Anime Expo Light 2021, which just wrapped up earlier this month. This year also marked the 30th anniversary of Anime Expo and featured hella stream content from companies like Viz Media, Crunchyroll, Sekai Project, Bandai Namco Arts, Bushiroad, just to name a few. Oh, and fun fact, tickets to this year's virtual expo were just $5, and all proceeds went to the Hate is a Virus Community Action Fund. So don't let motherfuckers tell you that weebs don't do anything good. I'm actually excited. I kind of want to go to the Anime Expo in LA because it's the biggest anime convention I think in the
Mhm.
world.
Yeah, it's worth
I
it.
don't.
I've been there
I
once with my brother
oh really?
back in the day.
Hey, I'm down to go, and hopefully, I got a plan, Mikey. I
What's
got
your
a
plan?
plan. All
Yeah.
right. So the plan is I'm gonna dress up as Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend, which is an amazing show. And if anyone says otherwise, then they're a fuckface. And hopefully, I'll find cosplayers who are dressed like the girls from that show, like like Sumi, who is one of my favorites. I have three of these pillows.
So you're gonna try to rent a girlfriend at Anime Expo?
Yes.
Hmm.
No. Trying to get it right. Find someone who's cosplays like some of the girls from Rent a Girlfriend, and hopefully be like, hey, we have matching cosplays. What's up? How are you? Be a good conversation starter. You feel me?
I feel it.
It hell yeah, let's do it. Um, but that's gonna be a long time away. But not as long as this next show was on
Wait, hold up.
TV.
Before we move on, I just want to acknowledge Skate Nerd in the chat was saying he is stoked for the Waterworld show. Had no idea they were making a show because yeah, it is dope. And of course he'd be excited because he's Ocean.
He's Ocean Man. We call
And
him.
Ark in the Whack says I think they had a bootleg version of that shit when I went to Six Flags over Texas. Yeah. And my name is Earl says you got a waifu pillow and yep, you do.
I do. I have three. Uh, Also, do you remember speaking of Waterworld bootleg shows? You remember the Six Flags Batman one at DK?
Yeah, I was talking about that.
Oh, my bad. I went to go get my pillow for my bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyways, anyways, like I was saying, it's gonna be a long wait for me till Anime Expo, but not as long as this next TV show was on TV. So tell me what's going on with Arthur, Mikey.
Alright, well, can we get a moment of silence and clench fist in the chat for Arthur? Because after 25 seasons and over 240 episodes, the PBS. Oh, yeah. Is Mikey's background Arnold's room? Yes. Yeah. After 25 seasons and 240 episodes, the PBS cartoon about everyone's favorite aardvark coming to an end. Variety has reported that the longest-running children's animated series in the history of American television, Arthur, will end on PBS Kids, with its final season launching in winter 2022, next year. Arthur was originally created in 1976 as a book series by Mark Brown, and first aired on television 20 years later in 1996. And a lot of us, me included, grew up with Arthur. We've seen the memes. So, but how do you feel about this, Gio?
I'm pretty pissed. Not because I haven't seen Arthur since I was a child, or even like a preteen. Maybe even when I was a teenager, I'd watch the occasional episode. But this show was on TV for 25 years. This was everyone's childhood. Like literally, well, not everyone's, but like most people within our age range to like our younger siblings, to probably even like our siblings like children. Like it's their childhood, and now it's gone. Which you just ask like why kill off Arthur of all things? Like especially PBS. It's some real fuck shit, to be honest. That's how I feel about it.
And do you remember that 2019 controversy resulting from the episode of Arthur in which Mr. Ratburn got gay married?
I hella forgot about that. I forgot that was a controversy.
Yeah, and then freaking Alabama Public Television banned the episode. Wait, it's kind of ahead of its time. But
God damn it, the fucking Alabama.
Yeah, and so yeah. We were really actually when I was little, I was very excited for SSR because I would get an Arthur book every time. Who gives a shit about Arthur? I believe in Peppa Pig supremacies, as my name's Earl.
God damn it.
Earl, you are wrong and incorrect, and I will not stand for that.
God, the children raised by Peppa Pig, I do not want to be one of those parents.
But
if I ever have children, I'm banning that. Fuck that.
Yeah, and but anyways, maybe you won't raise your kids on Arthur, but you could maybe raise them with the DC property, such as this upcoming one, right, Gio?
Maybe. We'll see. Definitely not. Probably not showing young kids the Suicide Squad. But then again, when I did go watch Deadpool, I know it's not DC, but when I went to go watch Deadpool, like there were legit families in there with like their young kids, like thinking that was a kids movie. Like y'all dumb. Y'all just fucking dumb. Anyways, Suicide Squad is coming out in August next month, in a few days actually. I think it's on the 5th. And just like Deadshot, James Gunn can't miss. The acclaimed director behind Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is making bad guys hella fun over at DC. And according to Screen Rant, Gunn's take on the villain team-up is already much more well-received than its predecessor, with a score of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes after 46 reviews at the time of this writing. And just to make comparison, the David Ayer Suicide Squad that we pretended doesn't exist currently sits at a nice, comfortable 26% after 386 total reviews. So is James Gunn just that good, or is it just an R-rated Guardians of the Galaxy? I don't know. What do you think, Mikey? Are you expecting anything from this movie?
I mean, considering that they already made a spin-off TV show, I'm thinking HBO, the company at least, thinks it's going to be good enough to be milked.
Yeah.
And my name is Earl, and the chat says, when we went to see Watchmen, there were a bunch of fucking kids in there for whatever reason. Wow, that was very... that's not a movie for children, especially the Hallelujah scene. Yeah.
No, yeah, that I mean, literally, there's a man with a blue penis just around in that fucking.
Yeah, just walking around. Willy-nilly.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like, motherfuckers get mad. Motherfuckers get mad at Arthur having an episode where a gay man marries his partner, right? But they'll take their kids to watch fucking Deadpool and Watchmen where there's just a blue fucking penis. I fucking hate fuck faces. But anyways, I'm pretty sure someone thinks Disney's a fuckface, and that's ScarJo. What's the beef there, Mikey?
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Well, it seems not even Scarlett Johansson is immune to financial fuckery, because according to IGN, Black Widow star has filed suit against the House of Mouse, alleging that Disney's decision to release the film on Disney Plus presents a breach of her contract and has cost her more than $50 million. because a significant portion of her paycheck was tied to the movie's box office performance, and saying that Disney intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification in order to prevent Ms. Johansson from realizing the full benefit of her bargain with Marvel. And in response to this, Disney released a statement condemning the lawsuit and attacking Scarlett Johansson's character, saying it is especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Disney has fully complied with Ms. Johansson's contract, and furthermore, the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the $20 million that she has already received to date. And they leaked out her salary for the movie, $20 million, into weaponizing her success against her. And
to make people feel like, oh, you want more money?
Yeah, and
more 20 millions?
Yeah, I like how their quote or their statement was basically, "Oh wow, I can't believe you're accusing us of violating this contract when we have so much going on as a society."
Yeah, I mean, like, even though they're right, they're still fuck faces. They're still pretty much fucked her over.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be starting a trend in Hollywood where actors are going to be suing studios for money that they are owed because right after, like less than 24 hours later, Gerard Butler has a case against one of the studios for this Olympus Has Fallen movies because he said he didn't get paid for that. And then now Emma Stone is considering doing the similar thing too because, as you may have known, that Cruella film came out on Disney Plus as well. That was supposed to come out in theaters. So we'll see if Emma Stone goes through with it. And or we'll see if this becomes a trend with actors standing up or creatives standing up for themselves against the Hollywood system.
We'll see.
But yeah, and so like much like ScarJo, there's also another group that is not to be fucked with, and that is WuTang. Right, Joe?
Yeah, we got the Wu-Tang Clan, who is not to be fucked with, but we also got a fuckface named Martin Shkreli.
Really?
So, speaking of, not doing so good, former pharmaceutical vampire and famous rat face man, Martin Shkreli is no longer in possession of the Once Upon a Time album, the one-of-a-kind unreleased album from the Wu-Tang Clan. According to IGN, the single sale collector's album, which contains a 31-track record, a hand-carved box, and an accompanying 174-page parchment paper book bound in leather, was originally purchased by Shkreli at an auction in 2015. He allegedly paid somewhere around $2 million, with the only stipulation being the album can never be made commercially available. After Shkreli got busted, the album, along with other assets, were seized by the government, who later sold it off at an auction under terms of confidentiality for substantial more than $2 million Shkreli initially paid for. The big question is, who the fuck has it? Who do you think has this album, Mikey? Or anyone in chat, who do y'all think has this album that is a one of a kind Wu-Tang album? Also, fun fact, there is not just one, but 2 guest appearances by Cher on the album.
Ooh. I don't know. Like, wait, why is this a one of a kind album? Kevin Spacey has it. Musker Bezos.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was Elon Musk. This seems like some fuck shit he would do. It's one of a kind in the sense that they literally recorded it and they only made one copy and basically said that whoever buys it can never make it commercially available.
Dang. Man. I really want to listen to it now.
Our notes say, since the album was in government's possession, there's a strong chance that some fucking FBI agent has heard a Wu-Tang album that Geo never will. Fuck you. Or fuck you to our writer for making me realize that. Go fuck yourself. But yeah. Man, just a lot of fuck faces. That's what we should have named this episode. Just fuck faces. But anyways, the Wu-Tang Clan, They out here with their music, exercising demons and ghosts. But speaking of demons and ghosts, Mikey, tell me about Haunted Mansion.
So, you know how that they're coming out with the Jungle Cruise movie, and that's based off a Disneyland ride? Well,
Yeah.
they're doing it again with the Haunted Mansion. And you ask, wait a minute, didn't they already come out with a Haunted Mansion movie? The one that we're seeing right there with Eddie Murphy, and it was a comedy? Well, Disney's going to ignore that it existed because they are going to reboot the Haunted Mansion with Lakeith Stanfield and Tiffany Haddish. Director Justin Simeon will be taking charge of the project with a script written by Kate Dipple. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Stanfield will play a widower who once believed in the supernatural but is now a rather lifeless tour guide in the New Orleans French Quarter. Tiffany Haddish will play a psychic hired to commune with the dead. The film will have no connection to Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion of 2003 and is set to begin filming in New Orleans this year. So, is this another indication of turning theme park rides into movies as a cheap cash cow or harmless, nostalgic entertainment? How do you feel about this, Gio?
You know what? I was very excited for the reboot Haunted Mansion movie when it was supposed to be directed by Guillermo del Toro, but of course, that didn't fucking happen because it's Guillermo del Toro and he has a million fucking projects. But I'm actually kind of excited for this. I really like the Haunted Mansion. And honestly, we'll see if Jungle Cruise is any good. I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, that would have been really good. Arkenwax says, yeah. And Jungle Cruise, yes. It gives me the Mummy vibes, and I think I've heard that comparison in a review.
Ooh, yeah. When's it come out?
Let's find out right now.
I think
Jungle Cruise. It is coming out It is out already. It is out yesterday. Oh shit. Oh wait, that means it's on Disney Plus. Yo, I'm gonna watch that.
Yo, you down to review it for next week?
Yeah, we will review Jungle Cruise next week. I don't know.
Hell yeah. Staying fucking tuned.
I've done it for this week. If I had known it was gonna come out.
I didn't even know it was coming out. Like, yeah, it's not like back in the day, like, you know, because of COVID, that a lot of us like don't really pay attention to dates on movies anymore.
Yeah.
Because also, like, we'll just see it on streaming, like, so it's like, all right. Well, actually, by next week, won't whatchamacallit, Suicide Squad be out too?
Oh, we can review both.
Yeah, I'm down. It comes out on the 5th, I think, so that'll be next.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll be reviewing 2 movies as our main topics next week then.
Hell yeah, and then probably throw something else if something big happens. Anyways. Moving on to the next.
Oh, wait, it's my transition. Whoops, my bad. But, yeah, you know, like, because, you know, in the Haunted Mansion, all these weird paranormal things come to life, but Netflix is going to try to bring Pokemon to life. Tell us the details on that, Gio.
All right, so live-action Pokemon is coming to Netflix. According to Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, Joe Henderson, executive producer and co-showrunner of the hit series Lucifer, is slated to develop the series. As things are still in early stages, details are scant, but we know there's going to be a live-action akin to Detective Pikachu. Henderson, whose previous credits include the USA Network's White Collar and Hulu's 11/22/63, has reportedly opened up a writer's room, but that's all we know. Without solid details, fans are forced to speculate. I mean, what game, what region do you want to see depicted in live action Netflix? What do you think, Mike?
What's the one that was all purple? Was it Viridian City, where it's like you find the ghost stuff and you find Kubo and Mom?
That's Lavender Town.
Lavender Town, yeah, that's the one. I want to see that in live action because if they bring that vibe, that feeling of Lavender Town to live action, and they pull it off, it's money. I want to see that.
So what I'm hoping they adapt, Mikey, is, I don't know if you know this, but before the games and before the TV show, there was actually a Pokemon Adventures manga.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty dark for like a Pokemon story. Like, some of the gym leaders are actually in cahoots with Team Rocket, and they're like huge assholes. Like Pokemon actually fucking die, and I think at one point, like I think Red and Blue actually get like frozen, and there's like another Pokemon trainer that has to save them. It's actually pretty dark for like a kids manga, but I think it would be fucking awesome if they adapted that. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and Nice Samantha says it, the psychological horror of Lavender Town. That's exactly what I want. Give me a horror Pokemon movie, please.
I want them to tell us if how a Cubone is able to wear its dead mother's skull. That's just kind of weird.
And why is Cubo not like a psycho because of that? Like, why do you think it's cute?
Yeah, like that's weird.
Anyways,
we're moving on from Pokemon that's big in Japan. And you know what else is kind of not as big in Japan? The Olympics.
yeah. So the Olympics are still going strong, but not as strong as the Delta variant of COVID, because the city of Tokyo, Japan, is reporting that 2,848 new infections, topping the previous daily record of 2,500 set on January 7th. And as of this week, just a quarter of Japan's total population has been vaccinated, 25%. There's the city of Tokyo bearing more cases per capita than New York City. And it should be noted, however, that the overall Japan still has a much lower rate of infections per capita, about 1/5 of what the U.S. currently suffers. And Japan's National Institute of Infectious Disease estimates that by the end of August, nearly all of Japan's COVID cases will be caused by the Delta variant, against growing concerns that perhaps holding a giant international sporting event during a global pandemic wasn't necessarily a good idea. And Japan's Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga said postponing or outright canceling the Olympics was not an option. What do you think about this? Like, are the Olympics really that important? Like, could we? I don't know. How do you feel?
Honestly, I don't give a shit about the Olympics. Do you?
Sort of, not really. Only for like the wrestling and sambo stuff. But that's because I'm an MMA fan, and sometimes those people move on to become MMA fighters, and like it's cool seeing Olympians become fighters. But yeah, no, yeah. Other than that, not really. I don't really watch it.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of whatever to me. If like we live in an age now where if anything super cool does happen on the Olympics, we'll find out through like some news story or some type of like highlight, or even on social media. Someone will post a clip on Instagram or YouTube or some shit like that.
Mm.
But I mean, I feel like the Olympics, I guess, are important, but the real thing is that it's more important for partners and the sponsors and the money, because
Yep.
it's usually where it all boils down to.
And yeah. So and then the Olympics are still ongoing. I don't know exactly when it ends, but yeah. And so that brings us to the end of our first set of subtopics. Wait, hold up. It's just Nice Samantha in the chat saying it's just something that has been rooted deep within our history, but a lot of Olympians backed out of this year because of the mental health and other issues, and then got trashed on by people, which is dumb. Oh yeah, like Simone Biles. Like, what the heck? The Olympics are economically terrible for countries. Yep.
Yeah, we saw that
With Brazil.
with Brazil, and it wasn't just the Olympics; it was also the World Cup. It's economically terrible for the people of the countries, but not the fucking bigwigs in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of bullshit, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Olympic Committee is just as corrupt as FIFA, and FIFA's pretty fucking corrupt.
Yeah, and yeah, so that brings us to the end of our first set of subtopics. And if you need to go to the bathroom real quick, we'll be right back in just a little bit. Because yeah, we'll just give us like a little quick 30-second commercial break. So be right back.
BRB.
And we are back. Oh wait, whoops! Oh, I didn't get the right topic. Oh god, I messed up. Hold on. Daisy. Boom. Stay put for the Stay Puft Man. Right, Gio?
Yes, I'm pretty proud of that headline. I write most of the headlines for the show, so if any of them make you go like this, then I know I've done my job well. Anyways, Ghostbusters. So the new Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer dropped, and fans of the original film are hyped. And I'm actually pretty hyped because I thought this was a good trailer. Did you watch it, Mikey?
Yeah, like it gave me Stranger Things meets Ghostbusters vibes.
Very hyped for this. It's directed by Jason Reitman, who was actually the
Oh,
son
really?
of
I didn't know that.
the son of the original director of the first Ghostbusters movie. And Afterlife is set up as a direct sequel to the originals, essentially bypassing the Lady Ghostbusters of 2016, the Paul Feig movie that was commercially and critically panned. Setting up appearances from the original cast while showcasing newcomers to the franchise, like Carrie Conan, Finn Wolfhard from was he in Stranger Things, right? That's probably why you got that Stranger Things vibe, because he was in it.
I mean, even though if he wasn't in it, it's still like strike the same undertones, I guess. Is Bill Murray
Yeah.
in it? Just asking Gate Nerd.
I don't know. I mean, they tease the original Ghostbusters, but they don't show anything. So it could be anything. They could show up, or they could be a cameo. I don't know.
And but the real question is, Rick Moranis gonna be in it?
Yo, he's back.
Is he?
I mean, he ain't got to raise his kids no more.
True.
They're adults. Bring back Rick Moranis.
Yeah, last
Wait,
time.
yo, didn't he get like punched in like
Yeah.
New York or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, last I heard about Rick Moranis, like, some random dude just punched him in the head on the street and just walked away. Like, why would you do that to Rick Moranis? Like, he was in
Yeah,
Honey, I
like,
Shrunk the Kids. And Honey, I
you
Blew Up the Kid.
literally could have
Dude,
punched
Honey, I Shrunk
any other
Ourselves. Come on,
fucking person.
classics.
You could have literally punched any other person. Like, why would you punch Rick Moranis? Like, that dude should be fucking beat the fuck up. Anyways,
Protect Rick
Paul Rudd.
Moranis at all costs.
It's true. Also, Paul Rudd is in this movie, who I feel is Paul Rudd is also someone that I feel like if any like shady shit came out about him, it would just break everyone's heart. Because I feel like everyone loves Paul Rudd.
Yeah, and I think he's also drinking the same juice that Keanu's drinking because he hasn't aged. Really.
For real though. Yeah. But also, what was I gonna say? Reitman is the son of the original director of the original Ghostbusters movies, and he's best known for his work directing Juno and Thank You for Smoking, which are both good movies. I actually enjoyed both those movies. What about you, Mikey?
Oh, yeah. I would recommend most of his movies. I'll say maybe he only has one or two movies where I wasn't really a fan of, but yeah, I highly recommend Jason Reitman movies. He's a good director. And now that I know that he's behind this reboot, it just makes me way more excited to watch this. So, yeah, I'm there.
Hell yeah.
I love Juno, says Ark in the Whack. Me too.
I do too. That's a great movie. It pretty much kickstarted Ellen Page's career, right? Or Elliot Page, I'm sorry.
Well, one would say Hard Candy, the one with I forgot, what's his name? The guy from Conjuring. Yeah, he's in it with her. But yeah, that was a good movie. I don't know. I said maybe it could be. I say yeah. No, you're right. This movie launched Elliot Page's and Michael Cera's career because Michael Cera played the same exact character ever since. Patrick Wilson. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, we go from ghost busting to arrow shooting. Mikey, tell me about Hawkeye.
So Clint Barton takes the first shot. So we mentioned earlier that the ongoing legal dispute between ScarJo and the Disney Corporation, right? Well, Black Widow might be going through it right now, but her on-screen partner in crime is coming to Disney Plus this year with a hopefully more carefully worded contract, right? And so the Hawkeye Show is finally taking aim on November 24th this year, and along with Renner, we can expect to see Haley Steinfeld, Florence Pugh from Black Widow, as she played Yelena, Vera Farmiga, Tony Dalton, and among others, and most probably Vanessa Fontaine. And there's no details on the plot yet, but many speculate it'll It will involve the Barton Bishop training program to become the new Hawkeye. This is the fourth live-action Marvel show on Disney Plus, following WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki. So, are we excited? What kind of show do you think this is going to be?
I think. I honestly, I don't know. Like, we haven't gotten really anything to what's the word I'm looking for? We haven't gotten anything that kind of shows us really. We got one still image about Clint meeting Kate Bishop for the first time, but I honestly don't know what direction this show could go. It could be more of a big action show like Winter Soldier and Falcon, or it could be something that's more like espionage based, kind of like Black Widow. Hawkeye, we could just have a show of him just being some asshole. We don't know.
Yeah, and then, or maybe you could be in cahoots with Vanessa, and maybe that's how he knows.
Someone, I don't know. We don't know, but you know what's a fun fact actually?
But
Jeremy Renner is a local guy.
what do you mean?
He's from around here. He's from I think he's from Modesto.
Oh, hey,
Um,
and
yeah,
also,
he's from Modesto, which not to disrespect Modesto, but I'm going to disrespect Modesto. Might explain why he's kind of an asshole.
yeah. And another fun fact: he can actually sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's some clips of him singing on YouTube and stuff, and then like I forgot. I was looking at some WandaVision thing, and then on my recommenders, like Jeremy Renner sings, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Or like all the Avengers can sing, and then yeah, there's a compilation of all these Marvel actors singing really well. But anyways, so yeah, that's cool. But you know what's also cool? Cats are cool, right, Gio?
Yeah, I mean they're not dogs, but cats are all right. Now, if this was a show about, not a show, this was a game about a toy poodle, 10 out of 10, best game ever. But coming next year from developers Blue 12 Studio and Annapurna is Stray, the cat simulator. Now, dogs, like I said, are the superior pet. So cats are cool. So I'll give it a shot. In Stray, you play as a cat that's been separated from its family, very much like Homeward Bound style, and it's forced to survive and navigate in a world described by Engadget as a future neon-soaked setting. So think of being a stray cat. Think of Homeward Bound in a cyberpunk universe.
Dude, sign me up. Oh my god.
Yeah. So along the way, you meet a little drone buddy named B12 that allows you to more fully interact with your environment. Before you know it, you'll have all the powers of a common house cat. Y'all like cats? I got you. Stray's coming out in 2022. It's gonna be lit. But yeah, we move. What do you think, Mikey? Are you gonna give this game a shot?
No, dude, looking at the trailer right now, it looks really good. And they should just made a Homeward Bound game. We can have companions and shit. Like
Right? Like
go through the San Francisco or through a forest with a squad of like house pets.
yo, they should do that. Is Homeward Bound owned by Disney? It's Disney, right?
Dude, yeah, they could totally fund that game.
Yeah, but they won't because I mean Disney doesn't have the best track record with video games.
Yeah, like they should just sell all their video game properties to Sony because Sony knows what to do.
Or like at least make like a partnership, like kind of like Marvel.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
Can you imagine like Insomniac making like Insomniac or Santa Monica Studios, or just kind of just Sony like having those IPs? That'd be lit.
yeah, I actually really want a Homeward Bound game like right now over this game.
It's funny. All right, so we move on from Strays to Lady Gaga. So what's up with Gucci? What's Gucci?
Well, Gucci, 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 Louis, 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 Fendi, 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 Prada, Prada, Prada. Wait, that's not how it goes. But anyways, Lady Gaga goes Gucci Gang. Well, kind of. Lady Gaga and Adam Driver are starring in the Ridley Scott upcoming The House of Gucci. Slated for release this year in November, the film is based on the best-selling book The House of Gucci, a sensational story of murder, madness, glamour, and greed. written by Sarah Gay Forden, and tells the story surrounding the murder of Maurizio Gucci, the head of the Gucci fashion house. Lady Gaga and Adam Driver are joined by an amazing cast, as you're seeing there right now, all Oscar nominated. Jared Leto, Jeremy Irons, Al Pacino, and directed by Academy Award winning director Ridley Scott. I think this movie is tailor made to win a bunch of Oscars, and it looks really good.
Probably.
And have you seen what's the Lady Gaga movie with Bradley Cooper?
Star is Born?
Star is Born. Have you seen that movie?
No, but I heard Lady Gaga is great in it.
Dude, she is such a good actor. Like, yeah, if she can pull the same type of performance she did in A Star is Born, then
Yeah,
yeah,
you
this
feel like
bro, yeah, she is so good. And especially you just need to watch the movie. Like,
Okay.
I think it would make you cry.
damn. I only cry anime movies though.
Like this movie always made, or A Star is Born almost made me cry. Like that's how good she was. Like,
You know
damn.
what vibes I get from this trailer?
What?
There was a mini series. It was like the murder of the Versace guy.
Oh yeah,
But I think-
the American crime story.
Yeah. But I think it's just because it's two like fashion people getting like murdered.
Yeah,
That's why I get that same vibe.
it made me cry. Oh, Star is Born, dude. Yeah, Star is Born, dude. Powerful movie with great performances by Lady Gaga and
Didn't they,
Rocket
like,
Raccoon.
Didn't they like not win any Oscars for that? Were they like shut out?
I think so. I don't remember. I don't know. But anyways, but
Mm.
speaking of amazing talent who just makes nothing that's tailor made for Oscars. Actually, I don't know. That's not true. But Steven Spielberg, another Oscar nominated director and then winning director, and he's picking another movie which might win another Oscar. Right, you?
Yup, it's all about Maria. She reminds me of a West Side Story.
Dude,
Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Anyways,
do Zoomers
fun
even know that song exists?
yeah, no, the fucking Zoomers. They have that fucking DJ Khaled Rihanna one. It's not as good. Have you heard that one? The Wild Thoughts, or Rihanna, where she goes wah wah wah. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you could have kept going, but yeah, I remember now.
Oh. Anyways, fun fact. Actually, I got a couple fun facts. Fun fact: our writer Adrian, he fucking loves Steven Spielberg. He thinks that he is the most talented director ever, and also someone that is completely fucking original in all of his films. Crazy. Also, fun fact: when you're a jet, you're always a jet, and that's what Steven Spielberg wants you to believe. Because we're talking about Maria, we're talking about the Jets, we're talking about racism in New York, we're talking about Steven Spielberg, who's making a reboot of West Side Story. So here's the cast. Hold on, I got a couple names in there that I gotta look closer at. Maddie Ziegler as Velma, Rachel Ziegler as Maria, and Ansel Elgort as Tony. What was Ansel Elgort? What else was he in?
Baby Driver.
Yeah, and he was also was he also in something else? Is he the dude from Kingsman? No.
No, that's not him.
That's not him.
He played Elton John, that guy. Kingsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also the legendary Rita Moreno as Valentina. So, Rita Moreno is a godlike actress of the stage, famous for, among other things, playing Maria in the original stage production of West Side Story. So, it's pretty exciting. Although she did get in trouble, I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago about her like colorism takes, but
Oh no, I did not hear about this.
no, we talked about it on the show with In the Heights.
Oh, she said that.
She was the one that kind of was like, "Why are people complaining about them not being?"
Oh, it was her. Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even though I love Rita Moreno, that was kind of a yikes,
Yeah.
kind of a yikes moment, right?
You know,
But yeah.
when seeing this story, it reminded me of that scene. Have you seen Anger Management with Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson?
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah. Well, there was a scene where probably one of my favorite Adam Sandler scenes ever. It's where Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler stop on a bridge and they sing one of the songs from West Side Story. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. And
Yeah.
yeah, you should. I recommend YouTubing that scene because it's a really good one. But anyways,
I'll check it out. But yeah, moving on, we go from Spielberg, who some people think he's a hack, to Einstein, who's definitely not a hack because some new stuff came out.
yeah. So turns out Einstein is a genius because his 50-year-old theory has been proven. Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity has been proven correct. The Telegraph reports that scientists used a special high-power X-ray telescope to look at and study a black hole 800 million light years away. They found evidence. How is that even possible? I don't know. 800 million light years? I don't know. Anyways, they found evidence of light in the form of X-rays being ejected out of the black hole's backside. And Einstein theorized that the gravitational pull from a black hole is so fucking massive that it distorts the fabric of space and time around it, bending light rays and twisting magnetic fields. So, long story short, even dead, Einstein is still smarter than all of us. So, yeah, black holes. It's crazy. I was thinking about this like maybe 2 weeks ago, like how if Earth got sucked up by a black hole, we wouldn't even like have time to comprehend that it's happening.
Yeah,
that would suck.
That would fucking suck. But I don't know. Would you rather us like would it be better for if the world were to end, right? Would it be better for it to just be like this and no one knows, or kind of a long dragged out process?
I mean, I don't know. Do I want to get snapped?
Yeah,
or would I rather
like,
or would I rather
like
have a go through world anarchy or something? I think I would rather get snapped actually.
Yeah, I mean, at least if it's a long dragged out process, you might be able to put your affairs in order.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, it makes me feel like, what if it's not even like that? What if it's like in Interstellar when you're like in the infinite bookcase scene and you're just surrounded by bookcases and shit like that? I
still haven't seen Interstellar.
What the fuck? All right. Well, anyways, moving on then. Going from Einstein to collecting a bunch of Dragon Balls. Gio, tell us about this.
All right, so basically, there's going to be a new super movie.
Wait. Whoops.
We got.
Yep.
All right, there's going to be a new super movie. Since Dragon Ball Super is the continuation show to Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to think. So, are you a big Dragon Ball fan, Mikey?
I am, but I have not watched any of Super. But I've been meaning to because I heard it's really good, but I've already experienced that story with the filler episodes. I don't know if I want to do it again without them. I don't know.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Super, what's cool, what I like about it is it's a sequel, but not really. Like, it takes place in between the second to last episode of Dragon Ball Z and the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, so it takes place within the Dragon Ball Z canon? I thought it was like it reboots it.
No, because at the end of Dragon Ball Z, right, there's like a years later where Goku comes back and he's like gonna fight this new guy named Oob, who's like the next who's supposed to be like the next defender of Earth. Uh-huh. So, yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of things that can, like, yeah, I like it. Some people I know have problems with it, but we'll see. But anyways. Is there such thing as two Super? Because we got Dragon Ball Super, and this new movie is going to be called Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which honestly I think is kind of a dumb name, which is the second film of the Dragon Ball Super franchise. They announced it at a panel at the San Diego Comic-Con virtual event, and they will have panelists said that they will have new unnamed characters as well as a few redesigns for characters like Piccolo, Krillin, and Pan. So, I'm pretty excited for it, but let me give you a hot take, Mikey.
All right, give it.
If we're ranking like anime franchises, Dragon Ball would not rank in my top 5.
That's because you like Bunny Girl Senpai or some shit.
Boy, I do. I got my Bunny Girl Senpai plush. I love it.
Dude, Perfect Cell would destroy that.
What?
Perfect Cell would destroy.
That's because there's two different fucking realities, you whore. Honestly, I don't know. I'd put One Piece, Konosuba, Bunny Girl Senpai over Dragon Ball Z. I think as far as shonen goes, damn, I might even put Chainsaw Man on top of Dragon Ball because that Chainsaw Man is fucking perfection. Holy shit!
This is the first time I'm hearing about Chainsaw Man.
I talked about it on the show like a week ago.
Oh.
My name is Earl says Dragon Ball always had stupid ass names. Looking at you, Super Saiyan Gold, Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue.
Gio only likes anime starring toddlers with recorders. You know what? I know exactly what show he's talking about, and Non Biori is an amazing show because the real world sucks, and I like to watch shows where people are not mean to each other. So go fuck yourself. My name is Earl. I'm gonna follow you around playing a recorder. All right, how about that? You gonna fucking deal with that?
Make sure you play "My Heart Will Go On" with it.
I will do that. All right, so we got asshole friends out here with their predatory comments. And speaking of predators, what's up with Predator, Mikey?
So, some say the most dangerous game is man. Others say it's reboots and sequels to beloved action movies. Either way, The Predator is coming back to theaters, with Dan Trachtenberg, who we mentioned earlier as being attached to the upcoming Waterworld TV series. He is attached to direct the Predator movie. The film's producers John Fox and John Davis gave an interview to Collider in which they revealed that the film was probably 3/4 of the way through production. So I didn't even realize it was already happening. They compared the film thematically to both the original Predator and The Revenant, calling it the ingenuity of a human being who won't give up, who's able to observe and interpret, basically being able to beat a stronger, more powerful, well-armed force. That is probably the Predator. The filmmakers have said the film, titled Skull, will be a female-fronted, but no specific casting details followed. So, yay or nay, Gio, are you excited for this, or is it time to let the Predator franchise die off into the sunset?
You know what? Honestly, you know what? I don't know. Could they make a good movie? Yes. Do I really have hope for it? No. I didn't watch. There was essentially 2 Predator reboots, right? There was The Predator and there was Predators, right?
Yeah, with the one with Adrian Brody, and then the next one had Olivia Munn.
Yeah, I didn't watch either of them.
You don't watch the Adrian Brody one?
No, I heard that one's actually good though.
Yeah, even though they false marketed that movie shit, because the main reason I watched the Adrian Brody movie was because in the trailers they showed Adrian Brody being targeted by like a gazillion predators on his body. But spoilers for the movie, that didn't actually happen in the movie, because instead of all these targets on his body, it's just the one. And I was like, oh, that's not what I paid to see. But it was still a good movie. But yeah, I was a little salty that they presented us with false promises. And that's probably why I didn't watch the Olivia Munn version. But what's, by the way, so she might, maybe she'll return. I don't know if she died in the last one, but that makes sense if she comes back.
I don't know. I feel like this will be like another reboot.
Yeah. And there's no release date attached, so but 3/4 of the way done to filming, so it should be coming out within the next year. But anyways, speaking of franchises that we want to actually I had a good segue, but I just forgot it mid-sentence. But we would rather milk the franchise out of Blade Runner over Predator, right, Gio?
Yep. So we have the real Cyberpunk.
I don't know.
Being shown off. So this is hype. Adult Swim and Crunchyroll have announced a Blade Runner Black Lotus 13-episode anime series starring Jessica Henwick as the voice of Ellie, who is the main character. It takes place in 2032. The film will depict the world in between the first Blade Runner and the sequel, Blade Runner 2049, which I still haven't seen. But I do want to see it. You know what? I feel like I need to rewatch the original Blade Runner 2, because I watched that when I was young, and I barely remember it except for like the main plot points.
Yeah, just make sure you watch the final cut, with just a definitive version of the movie.
That's another reason why probably I haven't fucking seen it because I go online to watch it and it's like three different cuts and I'm just like it's like the theatrical, the directors, and the final, right?
Yeah, the final is the real one, basically.
Okay, because I was looking online like which one I should watch and I got like varied opinions, which was like I'm not trying to deal with this.
Yeah.
Anyway, the new this new anime is going to deal with Elle and her struggle to survive as a replicant who refuses to be retired. The series will premiere on Adult Swim, which I thought the trailer looked cool. What do you think,
Dude,
Mikey?
yeah, no, this trailer is ticking off all of my boxes, like, and I really enjoyed Little Battle Angel, except for like the last 20 minutes. And this gives me the same vibes, but more serious and looks way cooler.
My name is Earl. Says OG Blade Runner is so good. I got the Blu-ray if you need it. Yee, I will
Mm.
gladly borrow that so I can watch it.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the new one, the sequel with Ryan
No,
Gosling? It's really good. Like I would say it's a good sequel to the original, in my
Who
opinion.
directed it?
Denis Villeneuve, who directed Sicario.
And he's doing
Uh,
Dune, right?
yeah, he's doing Dune. He did Arrival. I did Enemy. Remember with the crazy ending with Jake
Oh,
Gyllenhaal?
yeah,
And
fuck that ending.
yeah, but
Is
it's I'm excited for
is this dude
that.
like the new sci-fi god?
Kind of. I mean, I say yeah. Like I think the torch is being passed on from Ridley Scott, even though Ridley Scott's out there still doing his thing. But Ridley Scott is passing the baton to the sci-fi baton, per se, to Dennis, because all his sci-fi movies are so good.
Yeah, he seems to be that guy. And speaking of
And
being that
yeah,
guy,
anyways, go on.
tell me about what's up with Will Smith, the
So,
AKA Deadshot.
well, he is Deadshot, true, but he's also the Fresh Prince, and the Fresh Prince is raising queens of tennis. Oh, where are my notes? So, shout out to Super Bass, by the way, for the headline, because he gave me that one. And finally, a quick warning to hide your acting awards because Will Smith is coming for them. Lady Gaga and Adam Driver. Starring in King Richard, Smith plays Richard Williams, the father of tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams, in a film by Ronaldo Marcus Green and screenwriter Zach Balin. Sanaya Sidney and Demi Singleton. Oh, that's a lot of screenwriters. Wait, no, that's not all the writers. The actresses who are playing Venus and Serena are Sanaya Sidney and Demi Singleton. And the film is set for release this November, aka primed for Oscar nomination season. Have you seen this trailer, Gio?
Yeah, like you said, it's very much Oscar bait. I don't know, man. Do you think Will Smith is an? How do you feel about Will Smith as an actor?
I mean, I think his best work was Enemy of the State and Pursuit of the Happiness right after. But
I
but
think he's Oscar fishing,
yeah,
like,
like
and not just like
he's
with this
good, but
movie.
I don't know.
I think he's been Oscar fishing for a while. I think he tried it with 7 pounds,
Yep, I was gonna say
and
that.
what's the
Ali,
other one?
he was nominated
Ali.
for Ali, which he was
He was
decent. It
nominated
was
for
decent
Ali.
in the Ali.
No, but the other. What's the other one he did with the concussion one? I think he was Oscar fishing with that
Oh,
one
Tell the
too.
Truth. Yeah.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Yeah, that one. Like his accent was pretty bad in that. I remember what's her name? Jada Pinkett Smith was like complaining about him not getting nominated for that movie.
Wait,
But
did
like
he?
everyone was like, yo, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great movie. And then she ends up cheating on him with her son's friend. So Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah, she get no respect from
Oh
me for that
wait,
one.
he did win an Oscar.
Did he win for Ollie? I thought
Hold
he
on,
was just nominated.
I thought he was just
Hold
nominated
on.
too. Hold on, I'm looking into this right now. Control F. Will Smith. Oh, he did. Wait, no, he did not win. He lost to Denzel Washington because Denzel Washington did Training Day that year. Dude, that was a packed year because that year also had Russell Crowe from A Beautiful Mind, Sean Penn from I Am Sam, and Tom Wilkinson from In the Bedroom. Well, I have no idea what that movie was, but Denzel Washington in Training Day. Yeah, King Kong. You got shit on him.
He got shit on me. I love Training Day. Holy fuck.
Oh, yep, Training Day was my shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Training Day was also the inspiration for the little Scrappy video.
really?
No Problems. Yes. It basically is Little John as Denzel and Little Scrappy as what's his name? Ethan Hawke.
Huh.
You can get crunk in the club. Anyway.
But anyway, so that brings us to the end of our subtopics, and then we'll now go into our main topics. So this week, we're going to be discussing further about the fallout of Activision and Blizzard's controversy, and a lot more details has come out to light this week. And Gio will tell us about this.
All right, so a couple things. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, we should have named this episode "Fuckface" or "Fuck Faces" because we have a statement by Bobby Kotick, who I feel like Bobby Kotick is probably one of the most hated people in the video game culture, or as far as like the gaming like gamers. I didn't want to say that word, but like people who play video games. I think like Bobby Kotick is someone that everyone who's like a gamer or in like the gaming industry, he's probably the most hated person. But yeah, he said on continuing on the fallout from the state of California's lawsuit against Activision and their frat boy work culture, Bobby Kotick said to all Activision Blizzard employees, he essentially promised to do a better job of listening in the future. Kotick iterated that, quote unquote, every voice matters, thanking those that have come forward with their stories of abuse and harassment. He also confirmed that his company has retained the services of law firm WilmerHale to conduct a review of our policies and procedures to ensure that we have and maintained best practices to promote a respectful and inclusive workplace. This work will begin immediately. Now, this might seem all well and good, but we all know that Bobby Kotick is a fuckface. So, for those of you who don't know the company WilmerHale, they're best known for helping Amazon keep its employees from unionizing. So, what kind of message does this send to the employees of Activision Blizzard when the CEO hires union busters immediately after encouraging them to come forward with the stories of abuse? Seems like a big fucking message. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, no, I think it's clear. It's like, oh, that's the people they're hiring. Then what's the expression? I can't think of the expression, but like, it kind of shows that, like, yeah, they know they're in deep shit because that shit is true.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking irritating to like, yeah, we love that you're coming forward and we want to be inclusive and hear your shit. So we're gonna hire this company who also really fucking made it hard for Amazon to fucking unionize. You know what? Also, I've been noticing there's been a lot of like calls for unionization, kind of after this story has happened.
Yeah, especially in the gaming industry, like a lot of gaming developers were calling for that.
Yeah. So also to keep moving on because this shit is fucking, it's got levels to it, right?
Right.
Another story is that in many cases they center on senior creative director. Hold on, let me see if I could fucking get this name right. Alex Afrasiabi, thanks, is accused by multiple women of committing blatant sexual harassment with little to no repercussions. So apparently this dude could just sexually harass women and no one gave a fuck until now. Well, I want to say like no one, but like people who could have made changes didn't.
Enablers.
So according to yeah, exactly. So we talked about the infamous Cosby Suite last episode, but for those of you unaware, the Cosby Suite was a nickname given to Afrasiabi's hotel room at BlizzCon. It was a place that quickly became known as a hot spot for networking. Yeah. Yikes. Pictures have recently surfaced of Afrasiabi and other Blizzard employees posing on the Cosby Suite under a framed poster of fucking comedian and alleged rapist Bill Cosby. What the fucking fuck? What makes you think that's okay?
Yeah, they're making a room with a shrine to Bill Cosby not for his his childhood memories that he gave us, but for his rape allegations. That is the reason they had that picture, which is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, and the fact that Bill Cosby, like he got out too, on a fucking technicality.
I know, right?
So yeah, god damn it. Anyways, in response to this and other complaints, the most severe of which being the death of suicide of a female Blizzard employee after sustained harassment. Employees they staged a walkout. How effective it's gonna be, it's hard to say. Honestly, I don't want to discredit the walkout, but we'll see if Blizzard actually takes that into consideration or if they even care. Former
Or
Blizzard.
I feel like other game devs would be like jump at the chance to take over the jobs.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
I
see.
mean, like, actually, I don't
Because
know because of with their reputation, but like, is Activision Blizzard like if they offered you a job because people walked out? Some people I feel like would take that.
yeah,
But
I mean, people have always talked about what's it called? Um, fuck. What's the what was I gonna say? I feel like people always talked about Blizzard being like a super cool company
yeah,
to fucking work for, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, Blizzard's awesome. They're one of the best. And yeah, Three Shots to Kill One said, wasn't the Bill Cosby suite before the allegations?
it was,
Oh,
but the allegations have been around for a while. I mean,
yeah,
like,
they've been.
yeah, like, it's been like rumored in like the Hollywood sphere space.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the only reason why the allegations have been like they popped up is because Hannibal Buress was like, "Hey, y'all remember that Bill Cosby? Like, there was allegations of him like being super
Hmm.
rapey." Yeah. Anyways, let's keep moving on. But yeah, we'll see what this does for industry as a whole. Will this cause people to unionize? Will nothing change? I don't know. I mean, and we've been seeing like women in the gaming industry, both on like the kind of media and like
Hmm.
personality side, and as well as like the game developer side. They have all been saying like, none of this surprises me because a lot of these fucking gamers are huge fucking power trips, and they treat women like shit.
Yeah, and
So
I read a story about their streamer, also on Twitch, Hafu. When she was 17, she was in a WoW tournament. I'm paraphrasing what I read, but like she was in
well,
a WoW tournament, and one of the teams in that tournament was like rape rape Hafu, and Blizzard like allowed it and like laughed with the team or something. Like, haha, it's harmless. They're not actually going to do it or something like that. And yeah, and yeah, kill. Oh yeah, there was a Killzone clan called Get Raped, which got deleted off their servers. But yeah, so Activision Blizzard, they have a history of enabling this type of behavior,
yeah,
like
I
way
mean,
like goes back years.
I was gonna
And
say also,
but
fuck, what was I gonna say? There has been also other companies like Ubisoft. A lot of their employees, like they wrote a letter, like condemning Activision Blizzard for how they're handling this and the actions taken at their company. Which if you know, Ubisoft is also one that has had their share of controversy
yeah,
this year and years past about kind of how women are treated and just kind of workplace culture in general. I mean, also it's prevalent in the kind of the gaming community too, because I don't know if you remember this from last summer, Mikey, but in the Smash Brothers community, there was a lot of allegations and a lot of like sexual predator behavior that was going on.
oh yeah, yeah. I heard. I remember reading like some girls grooming some child. That was weird.
Yeah,
That was
there was
gross.
there was like she's actually, I think she's like our age. She's like 29, 30, and she was probably like in her mid 20s when you see her with like this little 13-year-old boy. And there are also stories of like people going to like big like Smash Brothers tournaments like Evo and stuff like that, and they will party with like underage like girls and like give them alcohol and have sex with them. And it's
Yikes.
fucking gross. It is a whole lot of yikes. Like, I get it. Like, like these video games are they're for everyone, right? But if you're a fucking 21-year-old, or if you're a fucking like in your mid-20s, and you go out to play video games in these tournaments, that's fine. If you're going out to party with them and they're like underage, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking predator? Get the fuck out of
here. And or if you're just trying to get them drunk just so you get laid, that is weird.
That's a big,
yeah.
a big air. All right, you want to move on to the next article?
So yeah, that brings us to the end of this topic, and we'll now go into what's affecting the entire world, actually, which is the Delta strain of COVID, and because of that, there's a vaccine mandate effect in Hollywood. And Jill, tell us about this.
Yo, what was that picture you posted up in our group chat yesterday? That was like a Delta sign, the airline.
Oh yeah, it was Delta Airlines, just like finally back in the stands and finally back out in the world. Delta Airlines, and then I was like, wow, nice timing on that advertisement.
God fucking damn it! Yeah. So, hold on, let me get my whatchamacallit. Like the great future said, mask off. I mean, mask on. No, fuck it. It's mask on.
Nice.
So with more news of the Delta variant coming every day, COVID isn't fucking going away. And in response, several industries and the federal government of the United States have begun instituting vaccination requirements for their workers. Federal employees in the U.S., for example, will need to sign forms confirming they have been vaccinated or else comply with regulations regarding masks and social distancing. Oh, excuse me. I just had like a weird hiccup burp.
I could take over this part.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so these new measures come as a part of a concerted effort on the part of the Biden administration to increase America's vaccination numbers among federal employees and contractors. President Biden released a statement limiting the situation, saying, "Right now, too many people are dying or watching someone they love die and say, if I just got the vaccine." And addressing the American people from the White House, President Biden went on to say simply, "This is an American tragedy. People are dying who don't have to die." Meanwhile, in Hollywood, Netflix recently became the first major studio to mandate vaccinations for cast and crew members working on any of its US-based productions, while other studios continue to operate on a largely case-by-case basis. On Broadway, the Actors Equity Association and Broadway League have agreed on new safety protocols, including mandated vaccinations and weekly COVID testing. I think they're requiring guests who attend Broadway shows to be have proof of vaccination or a negative test.
I gotta be honest with you, that Biden quote that we had up top a little bit ago,
it
was like, what do you say? People saying, if I had just gotten the vaccine, I gotta be honest with you, man. I feel like most people who they see people that they know die because of COVID that were anti the vaccine. I don't think any of them were. Well, I don't say any of them, but I feel like the majority of them were saying that. I feel like people who are anti-vaccine are kind of very stuck in their ways, and they would have probably thought of another reason why the person died. They probably would have blamed it on something else. I don't know. What do you think? You think people are that head ass? Because I do.
Yeah, no, I think people who are, anti-vaxxers are already set in stone that they're not gonna get it. So I don't know, but there's some other stuff in the thing. But in the tech sector, both Facebook and Google have announced that mandatory vaccinations before returning to work. Google CEO Sundar Pichai released a statement saying, "Getting vaccinated is one of the most important ways to keep ourselves and our communities healthy in the months ahead." While Facebook's vice president of the people, that's a weird title, Lori Gohler went into a bit more detail, saying that we will have a process for those who cannot be vaccinated for medical and other reasons, and we'll be evaluating our approach in other regions as the situation evolves. No other major tech companies have followed Facebook and Google so far. So the question is, do you agree with the blanket vaccine requirement put forward by these industries, and is it a measure made necessary by the Delta variant? And can you see these kinds of safety protocols becoming the standard operating procedure for not just these industries, but society as a whole?
I mean, we live in California. We've already seen mask mandates in Los Angeles County as well as San Francisco. And in fact, San Francisco, I want to say over 500 bars in San Francisco. It's like they're like kind of like an association or
Yeah.
not really a union, but they have made it required for you to show proof of vaccination before you go to the bars out there. So who
Mm.
knows if they'll follow suit. As far as my personal feelings on it, I mean, god damn, man, like I feel like you should get the vaccine, but at the same time, it's really not my place to tell people to do that because in the United States there is a fucking history of people of color or black people, indigenous people, uh, fucking people who are who have disabilities to be experimented on. It's not like some fucking evil genius thing that is made in secret. Like, no, we know that these things have happened in the past where people have been experimented on to make sure that they don't reproduce.
Yeah.
And so I don't really blame people for having kind of that fear about it. But god damn, like we're in a really tough we're in a really tough spot because I feel like if the government just goes out and says like, no, you have to get vaccinated, I feel like what we're gonna see. Here's what I think we're gonna see, Mikey.
But
I think someone or people they're gonna get a hold of those cards, and we're just gonna see a shit ton of forgeries.
yeah, and that's already actually becoming an issue. A lot of people are just printing out their vaccine cards and like showing them off. And I think people try to travel with those fake vaccine cards. And I read a news article where a couple tried to travel with a fake vaccine card, and now they're fined $20,000 each.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn.
and but yeah, so like I don't know. I think we're gonna see more of that actually, because
Oh,
yeah, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, go on.
I was just gonna say, Ark in the Whack chat in the chat says, my opinion is get the shot or go get got, motherfucker. He also says that shit has already happened, which is about the fake vaccine cards
Yeah,
that we kind of talked about. Yeah, this is man, it's do you ever think about life pre-COVID?
yeah, no, I think about it all the time.
Like that's crazy. And now like literally we're in a year into this shit. More than a year actually. We're about to be a
Mhm.
year and a half soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're about a year into the half in this shit, and I knew that we were still gonna be feeling it somewhat, but yeah, I mean,
I mean, maybe we shouldn't have just trusted the general public. Like, hey, we're doing the honor system, okay, guys? So be honorable.
be honorable, yeah. And people who are not fully vaxxed aren't wearing masks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I feel like I know it's pretty extreme. Maybe here's a hot take. I feel like we should have done a type of lockdown that China did, even though they were holding people inside their homes. But I think 3 months later, they were all happy go lucky. But then at the same time, that is coming out of China, and can you really trust Chinese media? Like, of course they would say, "Yeah, do you see this on over there? Wuhan declared COVID-19 free, and these people are all in the same pool, shoulder to shoulder, breathing each other's breaths and stuff." And yeah, it's a thing. I mean, we're actually already doing that right now with Lollapalooza. Have you seen? Or I don't know if you've seen footage
Yes.
from Lollapalooza. It's like Woodstock, like, and that's in Florida
Yeah.
right now. It's like shoulder to shoulder.
And not only that, but there was when the Bucks won the championship.
Oh yeah,
Even
yeah,
during even during COVID, man, like because the Dodgers won a fake ring and the Lakers won a championship, and you saw the people were out in the streets without masks, and now surprise, surprise, LA is a hotbed for fucking COVID in California.
yeah. And but yeah. So what I was saying, like, I think people are starting to get fed up with the staying inside, and they're just going to do their thing or live their life regardless of the fear. And I think people are starting to like, well, I got the vaccine. If I get it, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, shit, we'll see. Damn, I actually wanted to like take a trip out to SoCal before like I started work again.
Oh, I
But
thought
now I'm
you're
like
not going to do it anymore.
I'm thinking about it, just hearing all about the shit out there, but I'm not gonna be going into LA, like probably like Riverside County, so I don't know. I'll look
I
into it.
mean, that's like right next to each other.
Yeah, true. God, I'll figure it out. I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
Like I want to fly, but like I don't want to be without a car, so I'll probably rent a car.
Huh.
But I've never done that before, so a whole process.
It's actually pretty easy. COVID has been so normalized that there's Arkanoax saying in the chat. COVID has been so normalized that the deaths don't bother us, just like deaths from car accidents and cancer. Yeah, like the death toll is becoming another statistic. Like, oh, okay, the numbers have increased, or something. Okay, well, 5% increase. Okay, it's whatever. Without realizing, like, yo, those are people that have died.
Yeah.
But
Ugh.
like, anyways, but yeah, so that brings us to the end of this topic, and hopefully, I don't know, you guys found something fruitful out of that, and yeah, hold on, where do I? So yeah, so I forgot what I was going to say, but Gio will give you the final word.
For sure. All right. Give me the one, Mikey.
All right, here we go.
All right. So here's let me give you all the final messaging for today, right? If you're not good at something that you really want to do, that's okay. Practice makes perfect. And if you keep working hard, right, eventually you will get better. Does that mean people will respect it? No. Does it mean that you'll get somewhere? No. But you will internally be getting better at things, right? There's a kind of a saying that, if you work hard, good things will happen, right? And to an extent, I do believe that, but you always gonna have your haters. Now, last week I said respect your have haters around you as far as like your friends who will call you out on your bullshit. But sometimes your friends are just fucking assholes, and they can go fuck themselves. Yeah, I'm been kind of in a mood. I'm tired. I've been out partying the last 2 days. It's pretty lit, but hear me out. Sometimes it's good to go out and live life before we get into another lockdown. And wear your fucking mask, especially if you're not vaccinated, because COVID is still real and it's still happening. I always got my mask on me, so make sure you stay masked on and don't listen to what Future says. So stick around for the post show. Like always, we'll be having one. And then let me post our socials. Oh, Adrian did? All right, cool. Yeah, you can see the Radio She in the post show. I gotta use the bathroom. But yeah, this has been your boy, Gio Huey Flow, alongside my co-host,
Thank you.
telling you to stay thriving, stay surviving, and stay fighting. We'll see y'all fucking next week.
And we're back. Okay, never mind, just me. But yeah, so this is our first show where we had an actual writer. We have a new crew member on the 1v1 show, and that is, you might have noticed him in the chat. That's Arkin the Whack, throwing up their socials in the chat. Did how do you guys like the show, or how was this episode for you guys? I feel like it was just okay. I think it could flow a little better. I just need more practice or something. I don't know. Nice, nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because I literally not threw up, woke up at 10:30 because Gio. Usually every Saturday we try to get into a Discord call at 10 a.m. so we can just go over our notes and stuff, and then do sound check and all that, like pre-production type of stuff. And then, but yeah, no, I didn't do that. We didn't really do that this week. I think it's great that you did a full show. Longer shows, man. It's a 90-minute show already. I mean, the post show is where you just shoot the shit and do whatever. Great job, guys. Thank you, thank you. 4 hours minimum. Oh, that's an actual stream. That's like streamer status right there. Like, does G4 even do 4-hour streams? Because I know G4 is on Twitch, and I've actually been watching some of G4 stuff. And like, they have the spirit of the original G4, but you could tell it's like not the same, and like you could tell they're trying new things. G4 is dead. Eh. I like Kevin Pereira though. Actually, well, I didn't even watch what shows did I watch? Because I remember watching 2 of their streams. They're doing like it's like a hot or not type thing with the YouTube videos, kind of like how they used to do it before Ridiculousness came out or something like that. I forgot what that was. And then what other stuff they're doing some old skits that they used to do. But yeah, good times. I mean, back in the day, I'm super fortunate that I feel fortunate that I was able to watch a live G4 taping in CES Vegas when they were showing off a bunch of new technology. And I actually saw Jimmy Fallon there too, because that was like 2 weeks after he was announced to take over the Tonight Show. And then so he was like doing some promo. Look at their viewership compared to streamers. You were like you talk about viewership more than I do, or like I don't even. Yeah, it's because no one cares. Okay. How many viewers do we have? Just I don't even look at the numbers. Like, to be honest, I don't really watch big streamers or whatever because in my opinion, none of them are really that talented. I watch a lot of music streamers because they actually know how to. They actually have talent and can perform. I mean, I don't know. Like the big streamers, I tried watching them, but I don't know, I just get bored. I was like just watching them react. Mike, do you think Raul will win tonight? Yeah, I've been calling him. I still think he's a defeated champion. My opinion on him has not changed. And I expected him to destroy Chris Weidman, and he kind of did. He didn't even have to throw a strike. Chris Weidman destroyed himself. All right, done with these notes. Oh yeah, there's also UFC tonight. Well, I'm gonna look at the card here. Gio is still in the bathroom. I don't know what he's doing. Uriah Hall is fighting tonight. Oh, he's fighting Sean Strickland. That guy's actually pretty good. Shine Buys, Gloria DePaula. I don't know who they are. Brian Barberina, he's decent. Versus Jason Witt. Don't know who that guy is. Chris. Okay, I don't know anyone on this card except for Uriah Hall. Actually, he's the only guy I know, and maybe his opponent, sort of. And Gio, are you back?
What's up, fuck faces? I'm back.
Okay, let me bring you back.
Let me get adjusted in my seat. I was looking for that fucking Red Yoshi that Skate Nerd wanted to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you find my demon in your back seat?
Yeah, it's in my trunk.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I guess saw 2 days ago, me, Gio, and Ark in the Whack from the chat. We went to an arcade 2 days ago, and we won hella shit. And Gio won that.
And I won a Yoshi. I won where are my other figures? I thought I had them here somewhere. Oh, they're over there, and I don't feel like getting up. I won a Sailor Neptune, like little figure She got like kind of. It's not like one of those where they got like even more exaggerated anime eyes with like a big ass head, like a bigger head and like a tiny body. And then one of the Sound Hashira from Demon Slayer, who is going to be one of the main characters in the next arc.
And that's what I have
So
too, right?
yeah, that's
Okay,
what you
yeah.
have.
Because I don't know anything about Demon Slayer. Wait, how do you know about that?
What?
Demon Slayer. I thought you didn't watch it.
No, I watched it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm thinking about someone else then. Uh,
Uh, I think Ark in the Whack. I think he said he started watching more of it because
uh,
he said he tried to get into it and he really couldn't get into it. But
Skinner's asking if Uriah Hall is going to come for Israel Adesanya, and yeah, he's said he's going to be a future champ. So eventually,
eventually, fucking shit. What was I gonna say? This actually was news that came up yesterday that we didn't have time to put it in the show notes,
what?
but fucking what's that game? Horizon pushed back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because wait, what's the reason? I thought it was like a PS5 is sold.
No, well, I don't know. It said, let me read here. Let me come up. Let me post it up. What the fuck? Okay, don't. Oh my god, fuck you, Bloomberg. This is the first article I clicked in. It was like subscribe.
Paywall.
Or, yeah, fucking paywall. There's a way to get around those, but I always forget what it is.
Watch or if you're on, I don't know if Google Chrome has it, but you can access sites with the VPN, and then you could see paywalled sites for free.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Herman Hulse, PlayStation studio head and also head of Gorilla, said, "Oh, I know this. That's what he first said. They did delay. I don't think they said why, but it's delayed till 2022, which honestly is not that surprising to me. But then kind of shows what is Sony gonna have for the holiday season.
I don't know. Nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing, I guess.
They have Ghost coming out, the director's cut, and Death Stranding director's cut. But I don't know. Maybe if they weren't fuck faces and closed down Japan Studios, we could have something cool like fucking Gravity Rush 3. But Sony got to be fuck faces. Fuck faces.
In other news, there's also Witcher. Now you too can get tossed as a coin. Apparently that Witcher app got 1 million downloads, but it's no Pokemon Go or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm kind of over Pokemon Go. I think that's like no game, no AR game is gonna catch up to Pokemon Go, ever. I don't see anything surpassing it.
And then PlayStation as updates to add 3D audio. Like I didn't even look into that. What's going on with
that? Basically, if you were they audit like 3D audio for like different TV models. But the more exciting thing is if you were someone that opted into the beta testing, they updated your PS5 so that you could update the SSD storage with external drives.
Yeah, that seemed like it was for a very, very specific group of people. That's why I was like, never mind.
Yeah, it's like if you like signed up for their beta to test out functions, but
okay.
Gio, that was lucky you got 2 balls when you won it. Oh yeah, when I picked it up and it was just
yeah.
Yeah.
How many more fights do you think he'll get a title shot? I don't know. Less than 5.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, I don't even know the rankings, but I'm pretty sure he's like in the top 10. And should be more than 5 fights. I mean, he's already on a win streak, I think. So maybe he wins winner. I don't know. 3 more. I just know that he's still legit. And even though he's old, he's barely taking any damage because he barely fights because no one wants to fight him, really. Because either his name isn't big enough or his ranking, he's ranked below fighters that he should be fighting. But yeah.
Who's that dude that like drinks beer out of his shoe?
Oh, Tai Tuivasa. He's
fuck with that guy.
From Australia or New Zealand.
That dude looks fucking like someone I wouldn't want to fight. He just looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, and Dude, yeah, when we watched that fight, I think he said he drank like 8 shoeies, aka he drank beer out of 8 people's shoes. Hey, great
He,
show, Arkanowak is saying from YouTube. Thank you.
he,
Hey, thank you
he
for commenting from YouTube. By the way, we are also streaming on YouTube, so if you want to watch on YouTube, you could go there as well.
yes, sir.
And
But
oh, so you were talking about this a little bit. Do you want to talk about what happened last night?
oh, it was actually Thursday night. So DJ Noodles or DJ Nudes, I don't know if y'all know her. She's actually Kaylani, who's a singer, her DJ, and she was throwing an outside party in Sacramento. And so I have a lot of friends out in Sac because I went to college out there. And one of my friends, Bobby, I hit him up. I was like, "Yo," 'cause he's one of my friends that like I could hit up and be like, "Yo, we down to do some reckless shit," and he'd be like, "All right, fuck it, let's do it." In Sac, like a lot of my Sac friends are a little bit more laid back and not willing to do as much reckless bullshit as I normally do. Or they're in relationships and they're happy and they can go fuck themselves. But
They're happy, so they don't want to hang out.
your fucking happiness, motherfuckers. Uh, anyways, so DJ Nudes, I told my friend, I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be the party we got to go to. This is gonna be it, right?"
And was it?
Because I know that DJ Nudes is gonna bring out all the girls, and I was right. But hear me out. So my friend Bobby is also a fuckface. It's been just my word today. And on the way there, like around 6 o'clock, before like maybe like 30 minutes before I got to his place, he's like, "Hey, can we stop by the airport to go see my sister? She has a layover." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." Like I thought we were just gonna drive, go to the terminal. He was gonna say hi to her, and then that's it. So I'm like, "All right." I say, "Yeah, I don't mind. I ain't tripping, dog. It's whatever." I get there, and then her flight's at 8. Well, he tells me her flight's at 8, and I get there around 6:30. I'm like, "Yo, are we gonna have time?" Because like she has to like board like half an hour before her flight. He's like, "Oh, well, she just told me her flight got delayed to 8:45." So we go over, we pick up another one of Bobby's friends, and then we go to the airport, and it's just a clusterfuck because his sister doesn't want to go through TSA again. And honestly, it was just a big fucking waste of time because by the time we got into the airport, we didn't fucking see. She didn't even fucking come out because she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have time to go through TSA and all that." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" So yeah, I was pretty
She didn't want to
irritated.
go to TSA, but you would have to go through it regardless, right?
She she wanted us to go through TSA to see her, and I was like, "I'm not doing that."
Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah, his sister's a fuckface.
Wait, can you go to TSA just to like steer in that area? I thought you needed a ticket just to get through there.
Oh, I don't know.
I
I
feel
think
like you
she
need a
told him.
ticket to even go through the
Yeah,
TSA.
go through, get a boarding pass. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like, well,
So
already let random public people in. Come on in.
this whole thing, yeah, the whole thing was flawed from the jump. God damn it. Anyways, we got to the area, we got to the party around like 10, and the thing that pissed me off is because it was from 8 to 11, so there's a fat ass line. I didn't even think we were gonna get in, but
Damn.
we got in at like 10:15, so we were only there for like 45 minutes, but those 45 minutes were fucking lit.
And you got drunk within those 45 minutes?
I actually was sober that part of the night. We went to another bar where I didn't even get too drunk. I had a few drinks, but yeah, it was overall a more fun night. I went out again with my friends yesterday, and I didn't even get drunk last night, but they have this place called Beer Garden in Sacramento where they have like the Thor mugs, like huge mugs of beer, and they have this beer called a Starburst beer, which is experimental, and the guy who runs Beer Garden invented it, and it's
Oh,
actually pretty fucking good.
what does it
It's like
taste
a
like?
it's like a it's like a it's a grapefruit type beer, but it doesn't really taste like grapefruit. It kind of does taste like a Starburst.
Grapefruit beer.
Yeah, it's pretty
Interesting.
good. I liked it. Like if we we should hit that place up sometime because it's pretty dope and they got a lot of cool spots kind of around in the area.
Sure. Yeah.
He-
Well, I need to. I'm not ready to reveal my body out to public yet. Still working on it.
Damn, I need to get back on my diet too.
Dude, yesterday I had dude. I was really upset yesterday because I had a Baskin Robbins milkshake and it's a chocolate chip cookie dough milkshake, and the worst part about it was you couldn't even get any of the chocolate chip or the cookie dough until you drank the milkshake, or if the milkshake was melted. What was the point?
Is it like all at the bottom?
Yeah, and then it's all chunks, and you can't even like get it through a straw because it's a milkshake. So you know.
Sounds like that bullshit to me,
Yeah,
dog.
because I was like, do I want another Oreo milkshake? Because you know me, I stay getting those Oreo milkshakes, which is probably why I don't have abs. And but then I saw chocolate chip cookie dough. I was like, you know what? I like the ice cream too. I'm gonna try that for a shake, and it was the worst decision I could have made at that point in time instead of getting an Oreo milkshake instead.
I went to this place called Willie's. It's like the drunk munchie spot in Sacramento, and they have fucking fantastic onion rings. Probably the best I've ever had.
Ooh, fantastic!
Fantastic, because the onion ring like batter is like more. It's kind of sweet. It's almost kind of like a corn dog batter instead of like a Burger King from onion rings from like BK. Like it's like more salty and like crunchy. This is more like kind of soft and sweet. It's pretty bomb.
Okay. When's DJ Nudes having another one of those?
No, I'll have to check on IG. I'll probably for those of you who don't know, I deactivated my IG for various reasons, mostly because everyone's a fuckface.
Wait,
So
I could have sworn I saw your Geo IG reactivated a few days ago.
did it? I didn't reactivate it.
Looking at it right now. Cause I remember seeing,
Fuck.
yeah, I see. I'm looking at your profile right now. Yeah, if
What
you
the
go to
fuck?
his user IG, I see. Wait for it to pop up. You can visit it before he deactivates it. Well, he's probably deactivating it right now.
That's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. What the fuck? Why is it reactivated?
Because you probably logged in somewhere, and you probably log in with Instagram on some site. Do you use your Instagram login to sign in other places?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't have anything Facebook owned attached to any of my accounts except for Gmail.
What the fuck?
Gio's still out there creeping on IG on the DL. Says my name is Earl, right? Skinner also is trying to go to the DJ party.
Who is? Oh, Skate Nerd.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Well,
someone's
shit.
stealing your identity on IG. Says Arkin the Whack.
I'm about to like deactivate this shit again because I fucking hate everyone and everyone's a fuckface.
Yeah, I actually reactivated my IG, but I'm about to because I just wanted to see an update on someone, and then I was like, now that I did. Oh wait, well that sounded weird. Not who you're thinking it is, but because I was trying to find a way to contact a friend, but
Right.
yeah, and then so yeah, I tried to deactivate it right after, but then IG is like, you can't do that so soon. You can only deactivate once a week. And like, so I have to wait till the week is over so I could deactivate. Sup, foos? That's BTG play.
What up, dog? Shit, how do I deactivate my fucking Instagram again?
Okay, so you to deactivate, I'll tell you because I've done this at least 20 times. So you're gonna go to settings, go to edit profile, and you go scroll all the way down. Actually, wait, I don't know. You're on mobile.
Oh wait, hold on.
Because on desktop, you just go to edit profile, settings to edit profile, and then scroll down, and you'll see temporarily disable my account. And hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can do it right now. I keep creeping too. True. Why are you disabling your account? Because hold on, I want
Me or Mikey? I'm
Me.
disabling it because I fucking hate everyone.
Oh yeah. Well, because
You're all
they
fucked.
ask you why are you disabling your account, and you need to give them a reason. And I
put
want to give
every-
them a reason that I am concerned about my data because you are Facebook. There we go. Temporarily disabled. Mikey Soul. Okay, never mind. try again in a few days. So, I mean, my Hyphy solo is still going. I said I need to be more active on my Hyphy solo accounts because like I keep not using it. Just request a desktop site from your mobile browser.
Yeah, or I'll just do it here on the desktop Instagram. Everyone's a fuckface.
Yeah, and how's your mental health now that you've deleted or deactivated your IG? Do you feel better in your day-to-day life or feel the same? What? Or do you think
Uh,
about other stuff less or more?
I think it's about the same. I think honestly, I might just do a purge. That might help me too,
I was really debating about doing that too, like purging my whole shit.
because I think people are fuckfaces.
I had my
Time.
Facebook deactivated for a year, dude. That is goals. Like I deactivated my Facebook maybe probably over 15 times because like I have a lot of family on there that likes to use Messenger and stuff, and sometimes like I log in on accident, and sometimes it's not an accident, so it could be in a group chat. Turns out you can have Messenger without a Facebook account, which is weird.
Yeah.
I just keep Messenger. That's it. Yeah, and but I was like, does that mean it's really deleted off your phone? I don't know, but yeah, I haven't touched my Facebook since 2012. I think my last pictures from that I ever uploaded on Facebook was from when the Giants entered the playoffs in 2012, and I went to a tailgate party, and we celebrated them entering the World Series because they won that playoff series. Yeah, that was good times. And so yeah, so basically my Facebook account has been untouched since for 9 years. Yeah, I purged last year and it was great. Yeah, like I don't even for me, I think deleting or like just not looking at my like personal socials like on IG, and actually I still use Twitter a little bit. On IG, yeah, I feel more focused on the shit that I want to do. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like I don't know. I stopped. My world is not extended by IG. Like my world is just whatever the hell I'm doing right now.
Okay. Temporarily disable my account.
Well, is it really that
Well,
hard to deactivate a mobile? I'm gonna try it, even though they will
I
deny
couldn't
me.
do it on the. I don't think you could do it on the ad. I think you have to do it through the website
No,
or
you could
something.
do it through. Hold on,
Through the app.
I'm gonna see it right now. All right,
Uh,
settings, profile settings, and account. Um. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, personal information? No. Your activity caps in browser settings, sensitive. Wait, what? Or how about security? Login. Oh wow. What?
wasn't it on?
Okay, yeah. Maybe you do have to do it on a. Why don't you do it on the computer that you're on right now?
Damn it. Oh, because I have the 1v1 show one logged in here. Well, I guess I'll just log out of this one and not look at it.
Huey, why are you looking so close to your phone? LOL. Which speech
'Cause
did
I'm
you
blind
play?
as shit.
Because he doesn't use
You're
his
not.
glasses. They don't know the one that he's wearing on his face.
I have fucking.
Like he
I
goes.
had. Shut up. Anyways.
Wait, what?
It's because I'm
LMAO.
blind. It's because I'm blind. I had 2 fucking eye surgeries last year.
Yeah, and you still don't use your glasses.
No, because my glasses are for far away. Like
Oh.
they don't help me like nearsightedness.
Oh. Wait. So your eye surgery doesn't. Wait, what did it fix?
It helped me not go blind.
Oh. Oh, well, it's good to see you.
Shut up. Anyways, 3 shots. Kettle One said the Green Knight came out last night. I didn't watch it. It's
And,
I don't know. I'm not really. I heard it's good,
yeah, I heard
but
really
I'm
good
not.
things about it. I don't know if I'm. Can you even watch it
Not,
on streaming service?
I think it's on HBO Max, isn't it? I'm not tripping.
I'm gonna look into this.
Oh, it's only theater. Oh,
Oh, theater. Oh, then yeah, then no. I probably won't watch it until it hits streaming services. That is that doesn't seem like a movie theater type movie for me. Like I feel like
it's
for me to go to a theater, it needs to be really cinematically good, which I hear this is, and also an event movie, which I feel like a lot of comic book movies are now event movies because I think they're worth watching with the crowd rather than by yourself at home. A24, I
A24.
really think it's cool. That studio seemed to come from nowhere. Yeah, no, I've been when they first came out with
What was their first movie?
oh dude, I want to say it was Winter's Bone with Jennifer Lawrence, which made Jennifer Lawrence. Hold on, let me look at their film slate because uh I remember when they first popped up on the scene after buying a bunch of movies from the Sundance Film Festival, and then and it was clear that A24, the film studio, has like a certain aesthetic for their movies or like a certain type of vibe that they go for. Oh yeah. Okay, so okay, never mind. The first movie was in 2013. And we don't know that. The third movie was Spring Breakers and Bling Ring, which is you would not think
Spring
those are
Breakers.
A24 movies.
Spring Breakers. Didn't the homeboy that directed Spring Breakers also do that movie Kids? That was like the big thing about it, right?
Oh, I actually haven't seen that one either.
You haven't seen Kids? I heard
Yeah.
it's I heard that movie fucked up. Like some shit happened in it.
Wait, is A24 really? It says 2013. I feel like I've known about them way before that. Like they were like a presence in the Sundance Film Festival. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I think. Okay, never mind. So yeah, notable movies that they've done: Spring Breakers, Bling Ring, Spectacular Now, Enemy, Under the Skin, Lock with Tom Hardy, Tusk, Kevin Smith movie, and Most Violent Year with Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, Son of a Gun. I forgot that. What Ex Machina. It's
Ooh,
an
that's a
A24
great one.
movie. Room with Brie Larson, great movie, dark movie. The VVH, also A24. The Green Room with Patrick Stewart, I think. The Lobster. We watched that together. The fucking weird ass movie.
That was a weird ass movie. Holy shit! It was a good movie though. It was a good weird ass
Yeah,
movie.
like it was a good type of weird. And what else that A24 did? Moonlight. Oh my god, I highly recommend Moonlight if you guys
La,
haven't seen
la,
it.
la, la.
What
Yeah.
else? 20th Century Woman. You know, that was good. What else? It Comes at Night. I think they marketed that as a monster movie, but it wasn't really a monster movie. Kind of like how they did M Night Shyamalan's The Village. If they didn't market it, M Night The Village as a straight up monster horror movie, I think it would have been more better received. Anyways, what else? The Florida Project with Willem Dafoe. I heard that got a lot
It was
of
good.
praise. Lady Bird,
Yeah,
good
that was
movie.
good.
Takes place on location in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Hereditary, also A24, good horror movie. Eighth Grade, that's produced and directed by Bo Burnham, who is a legit a good creative type dude. Actually, I haven't seen his latest Netflix movie where he's like stuck inside or inside. It's called Inside.
I haven't seen it either.
I'll never forgive M Night for Avatar. I mean, I I that's exactly what I expected that movie to be. So I was like, and I like the what's him call it? What movie did he come out with? Split, dude. Yeah, he came back with that movie Split. Have you seen Split with James McAvoy?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking for a minute. No, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Oh,
Like the trilogy. I haven't seen the trilogy.
well, you haven't seen Unbreakable,
No.
dude. That's a good comic movie, and I think you will like that one.
Fucking Bo Burnham. I've been on TikTok for 2 months and I've heard 10 of his songs. God damn it!
I haven't heard any of his songs, which makes me wow.
I didn't even know he had
I'm
songs.
surprised I was able to skip his songs this time around because like I remember his last special, like Out Here, one or two of them, where I listened to it, but I don't think I've heard any of his songs. But yeah, what
Fair enough.
else came out? Mid '90s is a skater movie that Skate Nerd has watched. That yeah, he's the only person that's watched it.
I'm sure that's the Skate Nerd movie like 100% of the way.
Oh,
Our friend Ocean Blue,
Mhm.
he said he hated that movie, so I'm sure it's a good movie because he has shitty taste in movies.
Yeah, that dude cried. What movie was it? Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence.
Um,
And
Silver Linings Playbook.
yeah, and Chris Tucker. Yeah. Gio, you have seen Unbreakable. We saw it at Rafi's. Wow, so that movie was forgettable for you? The fuck?
Damn, I don't remember this. Did we watch it at Rafi's? God damn, why do I not remember it?
Dude, that's a good movie. With Bruce Willis, he touches things and he's like, "Oh shit, you're about to commit a crime. I'm gonna stop you." It was like Minority Report, but like less sci-fi.
Okay, I do remember the when he I do remember when Samuel L. Jackson was like trying to sell this like painting or like comic book thing to this dude. He was like, "Oh, it's for my kid," and he was like, "This isn't for children."
Oh shit, dude, you are hella Mr. Glass.
Fuck up.
Shit. It's like, oh wow, this would be good for my kid, and he got super offended. Like, your kid? You want to buy this comic book picture for your kid? This comic book picture is it for children?
It's hella funny.
Yeah, that is some shit. Yeah, and also, anyways, they also A24 did Midsummer and The Farewell. Great movies.
I loved Midsummer. I loved Farewell. Damn, Farewell is hella good. I'm still mad Awkwafina did not win. Did not get nominated for that. Maybe not win, but nominated.
Yeah, no, she should have been nominated for sure. And Uncut Gems. If you guys like the feeling of anxiety of not, knowing what is coming next, and you feel like you're scared of what could happen next, I highly recommend you watch Adam Sandler's Uncut Gems. And if you want even more anxiety and like unrestlessness, then I would recommend Darren Aronofsky's Mother because yeah,
that movie. Yeah, we actually have I have a 1v1 first. We have a special guest.
What?
There's a special guest coming to the stage right now. It's Pinky and my doggy who needs a haircut. But did my doggy say hi? Eat my baby. She for some reason she's found a way to fucking get through the gate, so I gotta fucking adjust it. You know what's fucking this little shithead? When I told you I just came back from Sacramento this morning. When I got home, she wasn't downstairs. She was up here in my room. I was just chilling on my fucking bed.
Wow, what a fuck face.
I know. No, good baby though.
But any good recommendations on PlayStation games for Skate Nerd? Like, wait, what's your taste in video games? Because I've been playing sci-fi horror type shit, like Control, which I'm going to play right after this, and I'm gonna hopefully I platinum that today. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you got Control on the PS Plus. Oh wait, no, I think that was PS5 only. Damn, recommendations for Skate Nerd. I don't know what this fucker plays. He plays like The Division and
Call of Duty, Madden.
And Madden, and what's the other game? Destiny.
Yeah, Tio has a Phoenix album behind him.
I do. It's somewhere around here. On my wall. Shit, what fucking what does this fucking fuckface play?
You play Fortnite.
Fortnite. Why don't you play that one game with Jackson? The one what is it? Not Warhammer. The one that he says is like Destiny.
Overwatch? Wait, no.
No. Fuck. Just text Jackson, ask him what's that game he talks about that's free. It's like Destiny.
Yeah, because after I play Control, I'm gonna go all in on VR gaming and streaming. So yeah,
Frame. That's what it is.
Warframe. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and
Dude.
also my name is Roland. The chat said Geo strikes me more as a comic book guy from The Simpsons kind of guy to me. Do you agree with that?
No, you're all fuck faces. You and Three Shots to Kettle One.
And Pinky's just IRL Poppins from Always Sunny.
God damn it.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Entertain the chat real quick.
All right, what up, fuck faces? What y'all up to? Shit. Man, I need to take a shower. That's what the fuck I need to do. I took one this morning, but it's so hot I still feel gross. Like, the heat is not fun out here in California. And you know, what's crazy is that motherfuckers, it's getting hotter in every fucking, like, weather has been so fucking weird in multiple parts of the United States, and motherfuckers still don't want to believe in global warming or climate change or whatever you want to call it. Entertain me, bitch. Damn, you know what's crazy? So I ran while we were out at that party. I ran into one of my homegirls from SAC who's also trying to be. She's in the teaching credential program, and she was like, "Oh my god, that's a future." She was like with her friends, and she was like, "That's a teacher right now." I was like, "Come on, y'all, don't be blowing my cover. I'm out here just trying to chill and do some reckless shit. Don't put that on me. I'm supposed to be an example for the community, but I'm not. I'm just an asshole." And they allow me to fucking teach children. I don't know how I don't know what this happens. But yeah, it's been a bit of a whatchamacallit. It's been a bit of a rough couple of days, but I'm glad to be back home. And I'm probably not. I should probably chill because I start work in like 2 weeks. What's your guys' opinion on Rust? My old roommate, loves Rust. He always tries to get me to play it, knowing damn well that I just have a laptop that can't even run a potato.
Yeah, I feel like
But
Rust is a game that I think you would get into Rust, Gaynard, because it seems like a game that I would play, and I feel like I would get addicted too. But I don't want to step into that world yet. I mean, because I have a huge backlog.
I have another special guest coming to the stage.
We need a crew.
I have Weenie. This is Weenie.
That's the same
Not
dog.
Pinky. No, it's not. See, can you tell the difference? Hold on, let me get one of them up. Let me get the other one up. Come here, you little babies. Do they look the same to you? Oh, they don't. They're not happy right now. Do these dogs look the same to you? I could clearly tell the difference. Cause he's Pinky and he's Weenie and he's my babies, babies. Geo and the only bitches that love him. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. All right. Hey! No, don't fight. Don't fight. You don't even have teeth. Get off of her. Damn, they're about to go at it. Get the bamboo. That's it.
We do not support dogfighting on this channel.
I already told him that. I already told him to go downstairs. They cool. You need a crew.
Oh yeah, for Rust, yeah.
Oh, for Rust.
Yeah, you can't. Rust seems like a game that you shouldn't be playing solo dolo.
Oh, let me see what's because they announced the PS Plus games for next month, but I didn't put it as a story.
No, they sucked.
Do they?
Yeah, I'm like, but
well,
so
I saw that they weren't for me, but
PS Plus games for August.
Gamers are not thrilled. Okay, then it probably does suck.
Yeah,
Hunter's Arena. Yeah. What else? Tetris World Tour and Plants vs Zombies. Yeah, that does suck. Holy shit. I mean, Tetris is cool.
It's not Tetris, it's tennis.
Oh, tennis.
Yeah, if it was Tetris, I would not have shot on the list. But yeah, no.
Have you played Tetris Effect, Mikey?
Yeah, in VR. That is honestly Tetris Effect in VR is a top 5 gaming experience of my life. Like
I've heard.
Oh my god! If you want to come over and play Tetris in VR, you will know what I'm talking about. Like
Alright.
like hearing about it and just seeing like Tetris Effect in VR is like a top 5 experience. Yeah, that sounds super lame because it's fucking Tetris. But dude, once you have the headset on, the thing, and then you have to hear the music, and you play Tetris in VR, like I don't know, it's a whole different level of like immersiveness. You know, it's VR and Tetris. Like I would put Tetris as a top 5 VR game that I played, and I played a lot.
Mhm. Shit. BTG Play tagged me in something in our Discord. Let's see what it is. I don't know if he's still here. Oh, it's this cool Yu Yu Hakusho shirt. Ooh. It's a dapper one too.
And Three Shots to the Kettle One said RTS games are so dead at the moment. Company of Heroes 3 is the only thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not really an RTS person. I still have a PS4, can't find a PS5 yet. Dude, yeah, you just need to just follow the I got the Twitters. That's how I found it. I mean, me and Gio got it from the same Twitter source, right? Right.
Sorry,
So
I'm looking at what BTG Play. He tagged me in the Bo Burnham song.
yeah.
It's and then apparently he made a song about Jeff Bezos. Anyways, what were you saying earlier, Mikey? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I forgot already.
God damn it!
It was like I was
Well, we were
listening to
talking
you
about
and I was reading the chat. Oh, PS5.
yeah.
Our sources. Like, wait, do we both have the same Twitter source to get our PS5, right?
Well, I didn't get mine through Twitter. I got mine through the main guy I see on Twitter that's like if you want to get like shit like that is Wario64.
Oh yeah.
And I think like someone else. I can't remember who the other guy was. But it's actually a friend of mine
Follow that guy
was
on
like,
Twitter.
yo, like, hey, there's PS5s at Target. I was able to snag one. So we litty.
Yeah, and my sister finally got her PS5 last week after literally like she would search for it every week since launch, and yeah, she finally got it this week.
Damn.
So
Okay.
it took her over 7 months to get her PS5,
What game?
and she was on the Twitters too. Like she was all up on it too. Like it's just super competitive to get it. What games did she get? She's a casual, so she got the digital PS5, and I was like, why? I got the physical version. I can give you my games to borrow that you can play. And
Uh-huh.
then she's like, it just looks better and whatever. I'm like, all right. And like,
Casual. Fucking
enjoy never
loser.
borrowing a game.
Fucking lame. Lame.
What about you guys in the chat? Like, would you guys rather have digital or physical? Like, I know people like, I don't want to be ejecting and putting in a disc every time I want to play a game. But I
I love
also wouldn't
physical.
want to keep uninstalling a game so I can install another game just because
Yeah.
I can't pull it out.
And like at least like if something happens to the console, I still have the games. I mean, I guess it's saved on an account, but imagine just downloading all your games again. That just seems like a fucking hassle.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to download some data for your disc games, should say, but like not as much as if it would be if it was digital.
Yeah, true.
I like physical, but digital is the future. True, which is why I think what call it physical media could be worth something. You know, kind of like how vinyl records are.
Oh yeah, believe me. Ever show you my crowning jewel in my vinyl collection?
Is it? I was trying to think of a shitty album.
It's actually this is
Is it by
actually my
Chingy?
no, but I
Damn.
wish I had that shitty album. This is Maria Takeuchi's Variety. This was rare and hard to fucking get.
Why is it
It's
rare?
because it comes all the way from fucking Japan. It's super rare for these albums to be out here. This is Maria Takeuchi has this song Plastic Love, which is probably my favorite song of all time. Yeah,
Okay.
and I got the album that the song was on, and it was super fucking hard to get, but I was able to track it down. I love my vinyl collection. I have a shit ton of I have actually a pretty good collection. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but your boy got I got some good shit. I got some heaters. I got some bangers. Hold on, let me see what I got. Yeah, some bangers here. Oh, I got one here for you, Mikey.
What? What?
Yeah.
Wow. That is actually. Wow, that's probably like the best album you have right now. Crazy that you have it in your
Shut up.
hands.
Shut the fuck up. I remember when I bought this, and I think I was with you, and you were like, "You don't even love Daft Punk that much, fucking gatekeeper, fucking gatekeeper ass." What else do I have?
I'm still waiting on my helmet to come in.
I thought you already got it. Oh, no, you got the second one.
Yeah, I bought more helmets actually. Which I'm
God
hoping
damn,
comes
boy.
before September
Second
because I
animation?
want to cosplay as Daft Punk at whatever expo is coming up near us.
Oh, I forgot I had this.
Ooh, that's a good one. Do you have
Yeah,
808s?
I don't have 808s. I only have the first two. I don't even have graduation.
Wait, what is your opinion on 808s?
I recognize it as a good album, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted from Kanye at the time.
Okay.
Because I'm very much like a rap traditionalist. Like, I love my rap music with fucking boom bap beats, but like everything's got to evolve eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
808s was my first foray to Kanye
It's
music.
surprising.
Yeah, I know,
like,
because that's after Flavor's Jason came out,
Yeah.
Graduation, College Dropout,
Yeah.
all those were like, I don't know. For me, when those albums came out, it's like, those are like radio type hits, whatever. And then I guess I don't know, maybe 808 just hit the right notes for me. I was like,
I would've
damn,
thought-
that's what's up. I mean, also because maybe it sounds a Daft Punk influenced.
I would have thought that Graduation would have got you stronger.
Stronger? Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah. Well, I thought he was like, man, he's ruining Daft Punk. Like that's how my first impression was. But then then that song's hella dope. I
think
listen to it when I work out now.
My favorite song on 808s, I think, is RoboCop.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Dun 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 dun.
But
Yeah.
what's it called? I forgot I was gonna bring something up. Shit. What's it about? Video games too. Wait, what is on your backlog right now? Like, what are you playing right now, and what are you playing after?
I gotta finish Control and Bravely Default 2.
I'm surprised that you're playing Control because that's just hella hard. Oh, not hella hard, but yeah.
It is fucking hard, and when you die, it takes you back to the last fucking control point. I was like, you bitches.
Not the baddest girl I've ever seen.
Straight about a movie scene.
I like how you couldn't read it normally. You had to sing it.
You have to sing it. You just have to. What up, Super Bass? Wait, is this one of your regulars, Mikey?
No, this came in last night while I was working on the show because I was actually working on the show yesterday on stream, and he's the one that gave us the headline "Fresh Prince, Father is Tennis Goddesses." I was like, ooh, that's a good one because the one that you gave was it was okay.
Fuck you. What was I gonna say? Do you remember that kind of fan short film about like a more serious version of the Fresh Prince?
Oh yeah, that? And they tried to. No, they did make it into a.
They're making it into a thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of excited for, actually.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, what do they YouTube?
It's called Bel Air. Just say Bel Air. Bel Air short film.
Yeah. Bel Air's short film. It's really good. It's like a Fresh Prince was a straight up HBO drama, I guess.
Yeah, or Netflix.
Super Bass is doing good. Just listening, set up an aquarium. I was thinking about getting like an aquarium type pet, but like not fish. Maybe like a reptile. But then I was like, I don't want to. I don't know.
I had a turtle once, and cleaning up the aquarium sucked dick.
Huh, you like turtles? I'm just kidding, because the meme video. I like turtles.
God damn it. I've never. Yeah, whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, and I was. Who was it? Talking about a snake. Was it you? Talking about like you can get a snake. Okay, yeah, and like you can just carry the snake. Like Britney Spears, "I'm a slave for you." Just walking with the snake all willy nilly. Like, he's telling me about a snake, and I was like, you know what? I think I don't know. Made me kind of consider it, but then also at the same time, like I'd freak the fuck out if a snake escaped the thing.
Speaking of Britney, do you see that there's more stuff going on with her case?
No, what happened with Britney?
So a couple of things. She like basically called out like a bunch of people, even like her own sister.
Her sister, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you like basically like you were over here performing my songs without my permission. Like some support you are, so like something around those. And then I think her doctors now are in support of removing her father from her conservatorship.
Free Brittany.
Free Britney. But also, of course, like I think it was Rep Matt Gaetz. He was like saying he was trying to defend the father and all that. So, of course, this fuck would say something like that.
Everybody said, I had someone steal my turtle when I was young. The fuck? That's fucked up. Very depressing. I imagine it was a bunch of hoodlums and they probably killed my turtle.
3 Shots Kettle One says free Taiwan. And now we're banned from China.
Yeah. Sorry, Chinese viewers in China.
All right.
But yeah, I think I got nothing else to add
I'm
here.
ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat my breakfast. Oh, which, by the way, I think I've been unintentionally doing intermittent fasting.
I think I do that too. Like when I'm here at home, like I won't eat till like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Well, like I literally don't. I never eat before 1. Like just naturally, and then when I realized that, I was like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna cut myself off at 8. So like my intermittent fasting, I only eat from 1 to 8. So I give myself 7 hours to eat. Great show, guys. Have a good day. Stay safe. For sure. You too. And wear your mask when you're out and about, so you don't get that your cheeks clapped by that Delta. Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Alright then, yo. So this brings us to the end of our post show. Hope you guys enjoyed, our regular show, and I hope you guys enjoy this post show. And if you like what we do here, follow us. Well, don't follow that Geo IG because that does not exist anymore. But follow us on our socials.
Oh, it does.
That exists. And on our socials, and yeah, and we will see you next week, as always, on Saturdays at 11 a.m. on the 1v1 show. So see you guys, and enjoy your weekend, and see you next week. See you guys.
See y'all later. All right.
Wait.